So something, and Dominic, I'm going to get to you, but something that probably the listeners are saying, okay, fine, great. So you're using VPUs, you're able to deal with, this matrix of unusual format requests, standards, etc. But how are you doing that? Are you running this all on the VPU? I don't think the VPU supports
No.
interlace decoding. So why don't you, and actually I'd like both of you to explain your approaches to how you're solving this, because this is important to understand that you can
Mhm.
still be using VPU and yet support standards and formats that are not fundamentally supported on the card.
No, correct. And then indeed, some parts are, I think the engine as such is a powerful engine and then supports most of the formats, but taking interlaced, yeah, that's one thing. I to deinterlace, for example, with the current card, we do this in software, in CPU, for example. So we build a layer around it, to deinterlace and then, I handle it from there. And then there are also other formats, and our transcoding solution, it's well integrated with our origin and packager behind it.
Mhm.
So in that sense, it's a good thing that we have the flexibility that we can see where it makes most sense to fix certain issues. Some parts we need to fix on the transcoding side, but since we feed the signal anyhow to our origin and packager, sometimes it makes sense to I don't know, to handle it on the origin as such, because currently our transcoding solution, yeah, it's integrated with the origin and for now not intended as a standalone live transcoder. For offline, of course, it's a separate case, but for a live transcoding, it's kind of integrated solution, and this gives us a real benefit in my opinion, because then you have one end-to-end system. We can handle it from the source till we deliver it. Even we can do the CDN, but let's say we can deliver it to the CDN. And then we will make sure that everything is redundant, resilient, that we handle all the formats. Either we do it in CPU, of course, preferably we do it in the VPU cards as much as possible. But
Mhm.
some parts we just take out and handle in CPU, either on the transcoding side or on the origin side. And I think this is, in the end, a really good ecosystem and a really good architecture as such.